In this video, we are going to learn what is StringBuffer class. StringBuffer is an inbuilt Java class. It is same like string class, but there is one difference. Strings are immutable and StringBuffer is mutable. So what is StringBuffer? A thread-safe mutable sequence of characters. Sequence of characters is the text, the string. And when you create a StringBuffer object, it is thread-safe and mutable. You need to understand two things. First is what do you mean by thread-safe, and second thing is what is mutable. Let us first see what is mutable. We have already seen strings are immutable. What is the meaning of immutable? That means you cannot change the value of string object. Once created, it is a constant. In case of StringBuffer, StringBuffer is exactly opposite. StringBuffer is mutable. Meaning of mutable is the value of StringBuffer object can be modified. So if you create object of StringBuffer, the value inside the StringBuffer can be modified using some methods. A StringBuffer is like a string, but it can be modified. The length and content of the string can be changed through certain method calls. Now the second thing you need to understand is StringBuffer is thread-safe. What is thread-safe? Let us have a brief about the theory. What is a process in computer science? How do you define a process in computer science? A process is basically a program in execution. So whenever you click on any application or any program and the program is running, that means a process is running internally. And you need at least one thread inside the process to make it run. So thread is something which makes the process run. Thread is a subset of process, or thread is a part of process. A process is made up of one or more threads, and when multiple threads are working together, it is called as multi-threading. Multi-threading is an important topic in Java. Now let us understand what is thread-safe. String buffers are thread-safe. Meaning of this is when multiple threads are working, only one thread at a time can access string buffer object. String buffer is thread-safe, meaning that they have synchronized methods to control access so that only one thread can access string buffer object at a time. Multiple threads working at the same time on the same object can create wrong outputs. So this is not recommended. If there are multiple threads working in the program, only one thread should be allowed to access the object at a given instance of time. Two threads should not work on same object at the same time. And this is guaranteed by StringBuffer class. StringBuffer class is thread safe. That means only one thread can work on the StringBuffer object at a time. So this is a very important point to remember, that StringBuffer is thread safe and it is mutable. So string buffers are safe for use by multiple threads. The methods are synchronized. Meaning of synchronize is synchronized methods gives the thread safe feature. How do we create string buffer object? You cannot directly assign value as we do in string objects. Here, assigning the value in double quotation marks only creates string objects. So string object cannot be assigned to string buffer reference. Direct allocation is not allowed. The only way to create string buffer object is class name, reference name, new keyword, class name and parenthesis. So string buffer is an inbuilt Java class. Reference name SB equal to new keyword. This is a constructor call to string buffer. Parameterized constructor that takes string as a parameter. So string buffer, inside the parenthesis we are passing a string object. The constructor of string buffer is taking string as a parameter, and whatever string you want to pass can be passed as an argument. This is how it works. So this will give a call to parameterized constructor of string buffer class that takes string as a parameter. Now let us write a program to demonstrate string buffer class and its method. Define a class. Our class name is StringBuffer demo. Define a main method. Execution starts from here. As soon as we create object of type StringBuffer, StringBuffer SB equal to new StringBuffer, and it takes string as an argument, we are passing string welcome. So when this line is executed, memory is allocated for the object. As usual, reference variable SB is created on the stack memory area and the object is created on the heap memory area. And we have passed value welcome that is stored inside the object. Now the next statement is system.out.println. We are printing SB. That means we are printing string buffer object. Now if you remember our previous videos, whenever you try to print an object, an implicit call is given to the toString method of the class. So over here, when we try to print SB, an implicit call is given to the toString method of StringBuffer class, and the values are written back and printed using println method. So the first output we get is welcome. We are printing the object content. Next is SB dot. We are invoking append method of StringBuffer class. So what argument are we passing? Whatever string you want to append to the existing string, you can pass that string. I want to append to Ojaswa Online Academy to my previous string welcome. Append method adds the string to the end of the existing string. It appends the value. But StringBuffer is mutable. So new object is not created just the way it was created by concat method in string class. In this case, when you invoke append method on StringBuffer class, the existing object SB is modified and the value is appended to the existing object. So this is my SB. After welcome, the string to Ojaswa Online Academy is appended to the same object. And let us check whether it is actually appended to the object SB. System.out.println, and we are printing value of SB. It is printed welcome to Ojaswa Online Academy. This is the modified string. Next statement is system.out.println sb.length. Length method calculates the length of the string. That means how many number of characters are present in the string value, including the spaces. So the total number of character in SB is 33. That is printed. Next is sb.insert. Insert method inserts the given string at the given index. So insert method is taking two arguments. Insert method is used to insert the specified string with the existing string at the specified position. So the first parameter is index number, at what index you want to insert, and the second parameter is string, what string you want to insert. Now check out how the index works. W is on 0th index, E is on 1, 2, 3, and this goes on. The last index is 32. The length of this string is 33. The last index is always length minus 1 because index starts from 0. And we are inserting string student, here there is space, so space students on index number 32. So exactly at this point the insertion will happen. So this is not going to replace anything, it will only insert the string at this particular index, and the remaining string, that is this exclamation mark, is gone to the end. The string is inserted between Y and exclamation mark at index 32. So if you try to print system.out.println, print SB, and you get the modified output. So when insert method is executed inside the memory, the value is changed to welcome to Ojaswa Online Academy student. And then we print system.out.println. We're printing value of object SB. We get this out, welcome to Ojaswa Online Academy students. Now the next, we are again printing sb.length. Now the length of the string is 42. Next statement, sb.replace. Replace method is used to replace the string at given index. So first argument is starting index. Next, second argument is the ending index. Now when you write beginning index as 8, the replacement will happen from index 8. And when you write ending index as 42, the replacement will happen up to ending index minus 1. Up to 41, the replacement will happen. So what are we replacing? To the Java word. So if you count, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is index 7. And we are replacing at index 8. So the replacement will happen, start from T up to ending index minus 1. That is 42 minus 1. Here comes index number 41. So all this string will be replaced by the replace method. And when you print it, the next statement, SOP, SB, we are printing. So when the replace method is invoked, object SB is modified to welcome to the Java world. Now the next statement is sb.delete. When you invoke delete method, you need to mention the indexes, beginning index and ending index minus 1, and the characters at this particular index will be deleted. So the beginning index is here 0. We are deleting from index number 8, that is this, from here till 41. Ending index is always ending index minus 1. So 8 to 41, these all things will be deleted and our text will be modified inside the object. So the modified text is welcome, and even the space is there. So index number 7, space is over here. When we try to print system.out.println, the modified text is printed. Welcome, and here there is a space. Now the next method is reverse. sb.reverse will reverse the string. when this method is invoked, the string is reversed inside the object. So inside the object, the whole string is reversed, and when you print the string, you get the output, the reverse string. Here there is a space at the end, so this ending space will come in the beginning, then comes E, M, O, and whole string is reversed. Next statement is system.out.println sb.index of. We are printing index of O. So the index of O is, here there is a space, so this is 0 index, 1, 2, and index of O is, so 3 is printed to the output. Next is, we are again doing sb.reverse, so the string will be reversed inside the object, and this reverse string is printed to the console. Is welcome. Next is, we are invoking substring method, system.out.println sb.substring. So you get the substring from index 3 onward. So what comes on index 3? 0, 1, 2, 3. C comes on index 3. So from C onwards, you are getting whole string, and the substring is printed to the output. So this is how StringBuffer class works. Two things to remember: StringBuffer is thread safe and StringBuffer is mutable. Now the next thing we are going to learn is StringBuilder class. StringBuilder is same like StringBuffer. There is only one difference. So what is the major difference between StringBuffer and StringBuilder? StringBuilder is mutable sequence of characters. So StringBuffer is a mutable sequence of characters. StringBuilder is also a mutable sequence of characters. You can modify StringBuilder object and it works same like StringBuffer. But there is one difference. This class provides an API compatible with StringBuffer. So all the methods belonging to StringBuilder class are same like StringBuffer class, but with no guarantee of synchronization. StringBuilder is not thread safe. This is the major difference, and this is the point to remember, that StringBuffer is thread safe and StringBuilder is not thread safe. Overall working is same, but the internal working related to synchronization and working with multiple threads, StringBuilder is not thread safe. StringBuilder should be used where the object is being used only by one thread. You cannot use StringBuilder in multi-threading. It will give you wrong output because multiple threads will access StringBuilder class object at the same time, which is not recommended. So whenever you are working with multi-threading, multiple threads, you should not use StringBuilder. When you are working with one thread, in that scenario, you can use StringBuilder. How to create StringBuilder object? As usual, StringBuilder, SB, new StringBuilder, and it is taking string parameter. So the program is same APIs I have used, same methods I have used, and even the constructor is same. Write a program to demonstrate StringBuilder class. We are creating class StringBuilder demo. We are defining main method, StringBuilder SB equal to new StringBuilder, and we are taking welcome this string as a parameter. The same program what we have done now with StringBuffer, and it works exactly the same. All these methods works exactly the same. It worked in StringBuffer class. I'm not going to explain this again because working of the methods is same, and even the output is same. The only difference you need to remember between StringBuffer and StringBuilder is the StringBuilder is not thread safe and StringBuffer is thread safe. Similarity between both the classes are mutable.